Okay, so I got myself some gray paint, some gray spray paint yesterday. So I taped off this entire section here, and you can see I taped off the little sidewalk as well. Well, not really sidewalk, but curb. So basically, I sprayed it, and now I'm going to remove the tape to reveal just the gray sidewalks there and then the road, and hopefully everything looks okay because I hate doing things over and over and over and over again. So let's take a look and see how well it looks. Okay, so besides maybe needing a few minor touch-ups, that's basically the road, the sidewalk, and then concrete wall, and then road going up here with like there's a little sidewalk, or not sidewalk, but curb. I just have to obviously color the foam brown there so that I can put some grass on it, and then that should be good. And yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I'm gonna have to paint that brown as well because there's gonna be grass there. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked for how that looks. Very nice, very nice. Add some people. I've already got the lights there. Just need to add the bridges, and obviously I have to do the graffiti. I have to fix that. Not a huge deal, but yeah, I'm quite happy with how it turned out. So time to work on the next project. Okay, so in the spirit of moving forward and continuing on with little jobs that need to be done, I thought I'd take a crack at doing some kit building because it's been a while and I've been mostly doing track work and building modules and whatnot. So as soon as I had the opportunity to build a kit, I definitely wanted to take that. So you can see here is the start of my Canadian Tire distribution warehouse. It's made from a Walthers HO scale. I guess it's just a warehouse kit, just a modernized warehouse. And the panels, all the panels, it's very modular, so you can basically set it up how you want. So normally it's done in like a rectangle shape, but here I did it as a background building. And I put obviously all of the bay doors on this side for the trucks to pick up and drop off. And then I've got two bay doors on this side here for rail transfer. So you can basically put it on the cars and away they go. And this is more or less just like a back entrance here with some just a little bit of detail to it. Not too much, but you know, I just wanted to kind of size things up here and see what I'm working with. I still need to do the roof to it, and then I'm gonna have to do an interior for here. And if you take a look over here where the truck is, if I move that out of the way, I did one of the doors open, and I'm gonna do like a little bit of an interior there as well. And I'll eventually change out this sign here. I just cut that out of a flyer that we normally get, and it was right on the front page, and I'm like, oh, that's a perfect size. So I just cut it out and taped it there just temporarily. But really excited because it's such a big kit. I made it even bigger. I thought I would need two, but no, I'm glad I just got the one because there's still even extra pieces beyond this. So it's really cool. It's my first industry, and can't wait to put it into service. So trying to get as much done as I can here. And one of the huge milestones for me is getting these two Walthers bridges installed. So it was one of those things where I can't get the track down, I can't glue it down, I can't glue it in place and all that, can't do my feeders for it and whatnot until these bridges were in. But I couldn't put the bridges in until the road was done, the sidewalks were done. I did graffiti on the walls, you can kind of see there. I'm going to come back and I'm going to weather it and I'm going to make it look more natural after. But I couldn't do any of this until, you know, that was done. And then I put the bridges in. Both bridges are done. I made the back one like a metally green, which again I still have to weather. I made all the handrails the same, all that bright green, and the road continues on to the back there. It's still a little wet. That's why there's a bit of a shine to it. But yeah, and it also lights up, which I'll show you after. But I just wanted to kind of get things started here so I can start gluing these down. And also, kind of moving along here, you see my platforms. Those are both now gray. I still have to do the handrail here. I did my yellow safety striping right along there. And I used the Woodland Scenics road striping pen, yellow. And it works all right. I had some problems with it, but kind of you get used to it after a while. And I put in only a couple of these posts here because I actually scratch built some, and you know what, you can't even see it because I painted them black. You can kind of see them if I go like this, but they're wall dividers, which basically I'm going to put one here and it fits right in between here, and I'm going to do another one, where was it, I think here, yeah, right there, and then two on the other side, and then I'm going to put a piece of plexiglass or like the clear styrene on the other side of it so it looks like a glass window, and it's basically you stand on the other side of it if the wind is blowing, and it basically just protects you from, you know, the wind, harsh rain, or snow. And that's something that you see at a lot of stations, including like an enclosed shelter. But I don't really have enough, like I don't feel like I have enough room on the platform to build an enclosure. So I at least wanted to put up a wall. And I made those just by, I don't know if it's still wet or not. It's just a, there we go. Just black styrene. And like I said, it fits right in between. It'll just go like that. And it adds a little bit of detail to it as well, because before it was just kind of plain, but yeah, now I can add like the little plexiglass to it, and then I can install all four of them, and then who knows, I could put up little, you know, lost cat kind of, you know, signs on the window that make it look like it's taped to the window or whatever. Whoop, and it's drawn down. But yeah, so I got four of those made for there, and I'll get those installed. Have to do the yellow stripe and the green rail on that side, and then also drill the lights for that one, because the lights still run up through here, so just wanted to remove them temporarily while I was painting. But yeah, and then I've got at least the back track is down and it's glued. I got this front one drying. I still have to do the second one, make sure that's placed properly. And hopefully I'll be running trains through here soon. Okay, it's now Thursday. Today is the day of the GVO After Dark live show number 7. And you're obviously seeing this video after, but that's okay, because this is just going to be a little behind the scenes here. Obviously, I already have my display set up and whatnot, and I've filled the display case a bit more. I had to swap some out because we're obviously going to be looking at the Bowser units, GP40s, and then the 2F here. As you can see, I've got my station all done. I just need to ballast it, fill in the empty ties there, to set some cars down there because those were over in the Canadian Tire lot here, but I moved my intermodal Canadian Tire stuff to right there, just for now. Normally you don't see this side of the layout during the live, but you normally at least see about that much. So I'm gonna keep it to that, and then, you know, I've been cleaning. I'm cleaning a lot. Got all of this done here. Tracks all glued down. Added the other handrail here. You can see the graffiti. That's real cool. And there's some on this side as well. There are lights. I'm not sure if I'm going to have the lights on for the show, but you would definitely be able to see them. So maybe that might be something that I can do up. And cleaned all this out because there was a bunch of stuff in there. I had a bunch of tools along here as well. I still have to add all these tracks here, but I have to figure out how the industries are going to go along here and how the tracks are going to be able to access them, and how it's going to obviously go into here as well. And of course, all this it's all glued to here, so I still have to glue all this and the switches down, which is obviously it's another story. But I've been cleaning a lot. So besides all that, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here for the building, but that's because I still have to add the roof. But that side is all clean. In here, I had a whole bunch of rolling stock. As you can see all the way down there, although the pulpwood cars and the 73-footer center beams are in the industry there, the wood industry, or the lumber area, and moved some buildings around here, and I brought all my gondolas over here, all my extra cars, extra box cars and whatnot. They're waiting to go out, and everything seems to be in its right place. Got rid of a lot of garbage that was sitting around, and as you can see, most of it has made its way to this corner here, which I'll be able to straighten up later. The bridge fell over because I walked by and hit it. It wasn't glued in, so no big. And that's basically it. Next week, hopefully I can start on the modules for here and get these ones in place. And then I'll be able to keep moving forward with everything else, continuing to get everything done so that I can get this loop going, because that's the only thing that's holding me back right now is the loop. This will take a little bit of work, and I don't know if I'm going to switch out these bridges because I want it to look really nice. So I'm not sure if I'm going to reuse these or if I'm going to get brand new ones for this module, but we'll take a look and see when we cross that bridge. Pun intended. Extremely intended. And yeah, that's about it. So hopefully the live goes well tonight and everyone has a good time. Still need to paint that. That was awesome. That's found that. But it's showtime. So let's get going.